Hello everyone. In this part of the Catalyst series, we're going to talk about the various job profiles in new media. Now, let's talk about client service jobs in new media and advertising. Let's first understand. I just want to know what is client servicing jobs in new media.
So, a client servicing person performs a very important function in a digital marketing agency. As you can see in the diagram, the client servicing person is the interface between the client and the campaign team, which does any one or all of these, whether it is SEO or SEM, social media, banner ads. The client servicing person is the person who translates the objectives of the client into any of these activities. So his responsibility is not only to get business and get a sizable budget from the client for the benefit of his company, but it's also to see that the campaigns go on well and the client is happy, and that the client continues to stay with the agency for his other marketing initiatives. So that's the role of the client servicing person.
Great. So, I would even like to know that what are the kind of basic skills you require in a client servicing job, in order so that you can succeed ahead in this kind of a profile.
So the answer in the case of client servicing, whether it is in ad agencies or digital companies, is the same. A client servicing person has to be good with communication skills, because he's the person who who tells the campaign team what and how they are supposed to achieve the client's objectives, and he's also the person who represents the digital marketing agency in front of the client, and differentiates his agency from the other agencies. Hence, communication skills being good goes without saying. And other softer traits like having a vibrant personality, being able to relate to people, being able to give people confidence that they should spend more on a certain that they should spend on a certain marketing initiative and spend with his company, his or her company. These are the things which matter. These are the skills which matter for a client servicing person.
Alright, so along with that, I would also like to understand the workflow of a client servicing person. Now, how the day begins and what kind of tasks he has to carry throughout the day before he calls it an off.
Great. So, as we discussed before, there are two aspects of a client servicing person's profile. One is getting new business, and second is ensuring that the businesses which he has got, the clients are happy with the way those are being managed. Right. So each one of these will have to be done justice during the day. So, typically the day would start with reviewing the targets, and and talking with the boss, his associates, and his team, to understand what are the targets for a given period, whether it is a week or a month, and seeing how you're doing with respect to that, and taking necessary actions. And then the next part is to conduct meetings with the team, with the delivery, or the people who are managing the campaign, and going and understanding what is it that can be done to ensure that the campaign goes as per the client's objective. And of course, you'll have to be, because you're in client servicing, you'll also have to go and meet up with the client, and also negotiate and follow up on payments, etc. So typically 60 to 70% of the client servicing person's time would be outside the office. So these are typically the kind of activities that a client servicing person engages in during the day.
Well, that has really got me interested into this profile. Now, I would like to know that what are the kinds of jobs that are available in new media in context to client servicing? What are the companies who hire people, and at what level you can start as a beginner, or if you're an experienced person, how you can get into this industry?
So, if you have a business background, if you have some experience in communicating with people, with teams, or if you have a business a degree, a graduate or postgraduate degree, those are good ways or good qualifications by which you can get into a client servicing job. And whether you know across the ecosystem of new media companies, whether it is advertising, digital advertising, or ad networks, or web design companies, you'll see that client servicing is a profile which is there or in all these companies. And hence, at any given point of time, the number of client servicing opportunities is also considerable in the market. If you look at this particular blog, if you look at the Learning Catalyst blog or any other of the job portals, you'll see that this fact is validated. So in line with that, these are some of the profiles, the client servicing profiles that are there, and we are in October 2012, and you'll see that there are companies like India Mart, which is India's biggest B2B marketplace. They are looking for people who can get new business for with respect to advertising on the IndiaMart.com site.
Okay, that's all for the session. Thank you very much.